Let's go on a hike. Let's go to the mountaintops. Let's go see the mountains show off. Let's go see where angels learn to fly. Let's go on a hike.
Fancy Pants and Curious George checking in. Today's the big day. It is day 55, but it is also the day where we will complete the Pinhoti Trail. Woohoo! It's exciting, but I'm also not really wanting to let go because it's been such an amazing journey right from the start. And the people I've met, the experiences we've had, and everything is just, it's too much to even to try to explain. So today we have about 4 miles to get to the northern terminus, at which point we will need to hike 2 miles up to Watson Gap, and that will be on the Benton MacKaye Trail, which is the next section of trail we will be tackling before we hit the AT at Springer Mountain. So that's about it, really. It was cold last night, but I'm not near a water source, and there's no condensation on the inside of my tent, so at least I won't have to spend extra time doing that. It's already almost 7:30. I'm just taking my time because I know I don't have far to go today. Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and see if I can show you a view from inside the tent. There we go. And it's kind of hard to see, to appreciate, but there's the sign saying Buddy Cove Gap. But over there, oh, why is it blurry all of a sudden? I don't know. Take the thing down. Here we go. And the sun is going to come up somewhere over there. Anyways, it's very chilly. So I'm going to cut this short and we'll get to hiking. Fancy Pants and Curious George. It is 9:45. I can't delay it any longer. Need to hit the trail and get going towards the northern terminus. It's actually only about 3 miles and then another 2 miles to get up to Watson Gap. So time to get hiking. Fancy Pants and Curious George checking in. Well, it's been an hour and I've gone 2.5 miles, which for us, that's a fast pace. But it's been like a Forest Service road, nice wide trail, and even the trail that I'm on now, not so wide, but pretty much free of obstructions and roots and rocks and that kind of thing. I do see a small blowdown coming up, but I'm going to turn the camera around, just talk for a minute. So there's a big river crossing coming up just before you reach the northern terminus. And I'm of the mind right now that I am going to slog through it because I only have another 2 miles after that to meet my pickup. So my feet get wet, so what? Really kind of depends on how deep it is. So yeah, it looks like this is really one of the first blowdowns I've encountered, and I have to think about this. How am I going to get over it? I'm probably going to go over it. All right, let me get to work. All right, there you have it. It's moving pretty good. Hard to judge the depth from here, but it looks like it'll be at least knee deep. But I think I'm just going to go for it, knowing that I only have a couple miles left. It's not that cold out today, so getting wet is not the worst thing in the world. Check in later. So we're within a couple tents. I decided to slog through that water crossing. It wasn't that bad, but the only thing that surprised me was just before I got to the other side, there was a whole bunch of mud. And I sunk probably to somewhere just above my ankles. Luckily, I had my poles. I was able to pull myself out of it. It wasn't too bad, but just didn't expect it. And the sun is just so nice today. But I figured I would video the last couple tenths of a mile of the trail. Anyway, I don't have a whole lot more to say. I keep expecting it to be around the next corner. Oh, I see the sign. I see the sign. This is freaking amazing. I don't know what to say. Did Curious George and I really just walked 351 miles? Apparently so, because this is, okay, so that's the Benton MacKaye. Apparently, I have to go forward a little bit. I don't remember this, but yeah, I do not see the northern terminus sign. So perhaps there's another spot up here. So that wasn't it after all. Got all excited for nothing. So we'll keep walking a little bit. My feet don't even feel that bad after getting them wet. All right. Houston, we have arrived. This is it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We did it, George. Woo-hoo! 351 miles. And what did I say? 55 days? I can't remember now. Anyways, I'm going to stop and just kind of soak it all in for a minute, take a couple pictures, and then move on. So I just want to come on and make a quick comment. It's a strange feeling I have right now. Yeah, I'm really excited, proud, all that good stuff. But now I'm on a completely new trail that I have never hiked before. And I don't know how to describe that feeling. It's, I'm not nervous. It's just like I'm leaving the comfort zone of something that I know and that I'm familiar with and moving on to something totally and completely brand new. So let's do it. And here we go, uphill. Yikes. That's okay. It's like something has chewed up the middle of the trail. I don't know what it is. I tell you right now, this is not going to last too long. I get up to that tree and then stop. Okay, another white diamond. We're good. Okay. My new trail angel friend Neil was waiting for me at Watson Gap and brought me back to the house where his wife Becky cooked homemade biscuits, soup, and there was delicious homemade apple pie and ice cream for dessert. Woohoo!